Split backs, wing left. They'll bring it this way. That's Hewitt. He will get to the 35-yard line. He's brought down by Donnie Johnson.
Hewitt brings the ball up to the 35.
Gain of about 3 will make it 2nd down 7.
Gain of 3 yards.
Again, as Mike pointed out, Lehman with just 1 timeout left, as they've expended a couple of those on the defensive side. The time of the snap, we will have about 3:25 till intermission. Again, at halftime, a brief report, and then back for third quarter football. Counterplay back this way with Nickel. He spun around, gets it outside, almost does get to the 40. That football's loose. It's live. Whole bunch of people scrambling for it, and it belongs to North College Hill.
Boy, I would have thought his momentum was stopped, and but apparently no whistle.
Yeah, that's right.
You can hear it. We could hear it. We could not hear it because it didn't blow.
Right. I thought the same thing, Mike, and that's what Hewitt right now is, as the captain, is questioning the official. Yeah, I thought that one should have been blown dead, but it wasn't. And you don't hear the whistle, and all at once we had a bouncing ball. Not the first time tonight it's happened. And again, these guys play with a short field.
Excuse me, Dave. That's the 3rd fumble Lehman's lost, and at least one other one they recovered.
So, from the 34-yard line, I formation, fake to Johnson, Tribble rolls out, Palmer is able to get him by the ankles. That football's loose, but perhaps that's ruled late. That'll probably get a few cat calls from the other side. I believe I was right on that.
I think so.
There will be a loss on the play, making it 2nd and 11. Very imperative that Lehman stops North College Hill right here. It's already a 13-point deficit with 2:45 showing. Beautiful night in Xenia. More of the same for a couple of more days, and then get ready. It might become November. Tribble rolls out. Palmer chases him. They'll complete the screen out to the right side. Got Ivory to the 20, to the 18-yard line. Hewitt and Cisco for Lehman. The Cavaliers got the penetration, got the big rush, but a pretty well executed screen pass results in 1st and 10. As you heard, they picked up 17 to get all the way down to the 18-yard line.
Well, Tribble 3 of 6 throwing the football and has been very efficient. That was a pretty difficult pass to complete.
Yes, it was.
Had pressure on him and had to get it over some defenders.
Yep. They did a good job there, no doubt about it. Down to 2:10. Fresh set of 4 downs for the home team. Fake to Ivory. Donnie Johnson heads right inside Badgett to the 10, to the 8. Badgett trips him up. Hewitt will make the finish. That will be very close to a 1st down. I would say from here that he's, oh boy, we're not lining up our angles very well, but it's exceedingly close. Exceedingly close. Dan will give us a look from this side of the field. He's got it. First and goal, North College Hill. They'll pitch it to Johnson, following Ivory. He'll get to the corner, to the 5. The football is loose through the end zone, touchback.
Yes.
That's a huge break for Lehman, and they needed it. Touchback. Finally, a break goes Lehman's way, and I think now they're going to be pretty content to go to halftime down 13, as it looked like they were going to be down 20 or 21 points.
Boy, that's huge. I haven't seen that probably in 10 years, and that's twice we've seen that. Johnson thought he was in, but the official right there on the spot said the ball was fumbled through the end zone. That'll give Lehman the football at the 20 with 91 seconds left.
North College Hill, I believe, playing with 2 timeouts.
Yes.
They took one when they were on offense recently. See what the Cavs do from here. Nickel in motion. Second man will be Hewitt trying to take it outside. Can't do it. He'll lose about a yard with the stop by turnage, number 40. This will make it 2nd down, 11 yards to go. Clock on the move at the Lehman not in a great hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll get there with about a minute to go. Twin receivers just out of your reach to the bottom of the screen. Dembski wants to throw. Unloads, got Sager at the 25, gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Looks like he'll still be short of a first down. Stops made by Courtney Reed from the secondary. Will go.
Gain of 10, 3rd and 1 from the 29.
Yep, gain of 10 because they were 2nd and 11. So this is 3rd and less than a yard with 52 seconds. Hewitt goes in motion to the right. They'll hand it off to Badgett. Boy, let's see. He needed to hit the 30. The nose of the football needs to get to the 30 because you're coming off of a touchback, which started squarely at the 20. There should be no reason to measure this. Either the nose of it's to the line or it's not.
I think timeout was taken by North College Hill, too.
And they're measuring as well. We'll stay with it and talk about it. 37.6 seconds. He can't have that. He's not to the line. I have no idea why that was measured. I don't know what else to say.
Now, Lehman, I'm sure we'll punt the ball away here, even though it's just that close.
4th down and less than 1 for Lehman.
How many people does North College Hill bring?
Yeah. Although, with their return capability, they might want to look at
timeout, North College
return.
Hill.
Now they officially
Have
do
they
take
taken
that time. Yeah, they took that timeout.
Okay, they're just now taking it.
Right, just recognizing it.
Okay. Right, after the measurement, because you don't take the measurement on that time. You know, it pays to belong to AAA and to use their travel agency services, which are also open to non-members. Escorted tours are always on the calendar, and you still can look forward to pre-Christmas visits to Chicago and Nashville. Talk to AAA about these fine trips. It's all at AAA Shelby County, also including travel to paradise on Wapak Road in Sydney. And again, more of our sponsors on Channel 12 as we're in the 13th week of the season include AAA Shelby County with Travel to Paradise, from whom we just heard. Goffney Furniture, Bunny's Pharmacy, First National Bank of New Bremen, Sydney, Botkins, and Wapakoneta, Holiday Inn of Sydney and Holiday Inn Express of Troy and Huber Heights, Ernst Sporting Goods of Sydney, Piqua, Minster, and Versailles, Dave Wilson State Farm Insurance, and Freshway Foods. Dembski will be the punter.
First punt of the night.
4th down and a foot. Yes, it is. Good snap from Haas. No rush at all. Dembski's kick will hit and should roll. Nope. It's fielded by Courtney Reed. Thought that might be destined to hit and roll, but Haas, the long snapper, got down there in a big hurry to make that play for the Cavaliers. John Steepleton also there for Lehman. And they will go now from the 39-yard line. And this shows 28.8 seconds.
One of those times, how do you play a prevent against Johnson? You don't want to get him out in the open field.
One thing Lehman likes to do in this case is run a 4-4-3 and really have a lot of separation between those layers. That's been a favorite alignment of Rick Schackner for quite a while. Shotgun, twin backs, twin receivers to the right. Tribble rolls out, chased by Bates. Gets up to the 30, he'll run the football. Nope, now he'll pull up and throw. Sager got it. Sager to the 40, 35, 30, down to the 20, he's gone. What a huge mistake by North College Hill. And Lehman with a breath of life with 13 seconds till halftime. Justin Sager would have gotten it.
I think right here, around the 45.
45-yard return. Wow. That ball was thrown into the teeth of coverage, and I thought the quarterback was very close to being over the line. interception for a touchdown. Mike, combine that with the touchback that North College Hill recently had, this game could be out of hand.
Oh.
And now the Cavaliers might be within 6 before halftime. And there's been a timeout taken. North College Hill will talk defense. Lehman is down by 7.
Timeout.
I'm sure they'd be of a mode to kick here, although it apparently is Lehman that has taken the timeout.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Sager made a great interception, stepped right in front of the defender, bobbled it, and then once he gathered himself, I'm not sure he can run any faster.
I'm not either, and during the time of the bobble, Mike, nobody from North College Hill sensed what was going on to flow toward the sideline.
Right. He had an angle that he had to worry about, but he beat the defender, and that's a huge, huge turnover in this football game. 12.9 seconds left here in the first half, and Lehman could have been down 3 scores. Now they're only going to be down less than 1.
Let's see what they're going to do here. Jeff Ulenek came out to that huddle. I would sure think they'd kick. But Ulenek out there to talk to them, which, I would think you definitely kick to get it down to 6. But the head coach came out, and apparently Sager will try the PAT. He got a chance to right himself after a run of about 45 yards. Ball's down, the kick is up, and he pulled it left. The kick is no good, so Lehman is down by 7, 26-19, but still. Now, oh boy, some discussion. One official thinks it's through. One is not sure.
Well, I didn't think that had a chance.
It's good. It's good.
Check that. The extra point kick is
There are 2 officials under the bar. Boy, that's one and if you've taped this game at home, you can take another look. As you looked at the kick, it would be the official under the left side of the bar who had the call. That may have just slipped through. And right away, some of the Lehman players started to lobby for it. Again, our angle is not the best.
That's right.
But that ball slipping through, and you talk about a big point. That gets Lehman within 6. And we now have reason to believe that there's not enough time left to score, but stay tuned. Head coach Bruce Barensey of North College Hill out to talk to the official, but one thing this crew's done a couple times, they've gotten the troops together for a discussion and trying to do the right thing. They've not been bashful about calling for assistance, and that is an admirable thing. It's one reason you've got 2 guys underneath.
All right, and you're right. I was maybe too quick to judge because
I thought the same thing.
We have the worst seat in the house. We're on the other side of a press box and looking around the corner, and I just, from the sound and the look, it just didn't look good. But that was an ugly point, but they'll take it. 26-20, 12.9 seconds left before half.
So Sager scores 7 points. Here's Sager's kick. He gets under this one. It'll come down to Snow at the 13-yard line. Came to the 20, slipped as he went to put on the brakes. But also Lehman had coverage there from 46 Lee Nickel. Now with 8.4 seconds to go, we'll see what else could possibly happen. This first half, in terms of your wristwatch, has already taken about an hour and 12 minutes to play.
Most games you'd say it would be a knee and over, but I'm not sure here.
No, I don't know. But keep in mind, the game was starting to get away. Touchback when it could have been a touchdown for North College Hill. Then a Sager interception ends up being 7 points. We got a ball game. There's a draw play. Donnie Johnson breaks a couple, but finally, Badgett will get him along with Elko, and we show 1.5 seconds. They do get the clock stopped. And with this speed out here, there, believe me, are a lot of things that could happen. Timeout taken. Coaches will come onto the field, including Lehman defensive coordinator Rick Shackner. The holidays are just around the corner, and now's the time to shop for quality home furnishings and great gift ideas during Goffney Furniture's pre-holiday sale. An enormous selection of top brands awaits you, all displayed in galleries so you can see how the various pieces will fit into your home. You'll find special savings store-wide, and you can use Goffney's free 6 months, no financing on qualifying purchases. Goffney Furniture, a mile and a half west of I-75, exit 92, State Route 47, Sydney. Lehman with the threat of the run this will pretty much be that 3-4-4, but indeed 8 people are fairly close to the football. This is a draw play with Ivory up to the 40. Time will expire as he is brought down shy of midfield, but he tries a lateral to Snow. I'd like to see that explode. Snow trying to run away from Badgett. Do the Cavaliers have an angle on him? This is like a desperation at the end of the game. See if he tries the lateral. Snow on the move. He's still alive down at the 45. Nobody back there. That's a forward lateral. There's a flag. I can't believe this. They're not that desperate. They have the lead. That ball was ripe to be picked. Well, the tackle was made anyway, so refuse that and go to halftime. Yeah, thank you.
I'll tell you what, that was something.
Illegal forward pass is the call.
Penalty marker on the
With, in
field.
essence, forward lateral being a double negative. It's refused, and guess what, folks? It's halftime.
At the end of the first half,
Wow.
the score, North College Hill 26, Sidney Lehman 20.
This has been interesting. 46 points scored in the first half, and indeed Lehman is within 6. So we live for 24 more minutes and a berth in the state semifinals with a probable opponent. Second half football on Channel 12, Sydney.
Be sure to watch out.
Third quarter about to unfold. We'll see if we put up 46 points. Mike said it pretty interestingly at halftime when he said the scoring began rather innocently with a field goal. There's a short kick that will be picked up by Tribble. He'll bring it straight ahead for Lehman. Jay Nickel, number 10, was there immediately to make that stop at the 35-yard line. Also Cisco. So, with the nose of the football at the 35, here we go again. North College Hill nursing a 26-20 lead. It could have been a whole lot more, but Lehman honestly not in too bad a shape. Starting the third period, double wide left. They'll give it to the fullback. Badgett gets the hit, but a pretty good gain for Ivory, as he will get 9+ yards.
Gain of 9 yards, second down and 1, North College Hill.
Lehman had to talk about at halftime wrapping up and securing the tacklers. They've been in position a couple of times and just haven't wrapped up. That's a case where Badgett actually propelled the ball carrier about 4 or 5 yards forward.
Coach Bruce Berenzi gave the play to quarterback DeJuan Tribble, number 6. Football at the right hash toward the North College Hill bench. They'll hand it off once again, and for some pretty good yardage, breaking tackles, is Martez Ivory. Ivory's into Lehman territory with Cisco.
Martez Ivory, the ball carrier.
And also Eikenberry on the play for the Cavs.
First down, 10, North College Hill.
Ivory disappeared in the stack and then came squirting out that left side and picked up the additional yardage. First down of the second half. 9 first downs apiece for the football teams.
Comes from the 47-yard line on Lehman's turf. Twin receivers, you see them at the bottom of your screen. Handoff goes to Johnson. Johnson is strung out for a loss of about 3 or 4. Badgett with the hand. And also over there was Shackner. Good job for the Cavs to make that second down and 13 yards to go. Okay.
Second down, 13, North College Hill.
10:27, time remaining in quarter number 3 from Xenia. Broken eye formation with the Twins at the bottom of the screen to the right once again. They fake the draw, set up the screen out to this side. Ivory, a great one-hand catch, but an equally good defensive play, setting up only a 1-yard gain with 22 Cisco. Nice play.
That's a play that they hurt Lehman on in the first half, and a good recovery, as you mentioned, by Cisco right there to make the stop. And third down now and long for the Trojans as the initial series here in the third quarter. Big play for the Cavaliers.
And the Lehman crowd gets into it. Shotgun, standing backs on either side of the quarterback, receiver each way. They want to throw it. Tribble almost had a knee hit, doesn't matter, as he ends up running right into the arms of Barhorst and also Cisco.
Tribble the ball carrier, tackle for a
So they
loss
did
by
nothing on that series except end up backwards. This will be fourth down and 16 yards to go.
First punt for the Trojans tonight.
That's progress.
the four on the
Yeah.
play, fourth down.
When you consider now what's happened on their last 3 possessions,
Right.
you think about touchback, interception for Lehman, touchdown, and now a punt. That's a good turn for Lehman, and it's not a very good punt, but it doesn't surprise us. I thought it was going to come back the other way. Lehman stays away from it, costs them about 7 yards down to the 23.
Ivory's punt rolls.
So
back.
the Cavaliers with a chance here with getting the football back to get down and take the lead.
First and 10, Lehman.
And the Lehman side really getting into it with the defensive stop, and now the chance for the offense to return to the field.
And North College Hill really upset. I thought Lehman was offsides on the
I
play.
did too, at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
I agree with you too.
Here we go, first and 10.
Yep, football from the 23-yard line. Split backs, Dembski will give it to Badgett. He is ridden to the turf, maybe a yard. That'll be about the extent of it. Donnie Johnson got over there.
Carrier tackled by
So too did
Johnson.
Julian Rollins.
And Johnson
Gain of
started
2
the game with a
yards.
pretty good
Second
pop
and
on a
8
Lehman ball carrier.
From the
This time they kind
25-yard
of
line for Lehman.
rode him down to the ground, so it's second and long for Lehman.
Second down, a better part of 8. Dembski rolls toward us, unloads over the middle, got A.J. Judy from the tight end. Hang on to the football. He's good to the 43-yard line, as he was ridden to the turf by Snow and a couple of others.
Jute complete.
Jute. Judy.
Tackled by number 8, Daryl Snow.
Okay. Out to the 43. That's already a
First
gain
and
of
10,
20
Lehman on the 43.
from the initial spot.
A good roll that time by Dembski, and looking back, and they drug the tight end across the middle. Good yardage.
Yep.
By Jute or Judy, either one.
I like that long E on the end, and I think his family does too. At least when his dad was introduced at Ohio State last week for his job with Honda, they got it right. This is Hewitt for some good yardage into the open field. Oh, can't quite stay up. He was taken to the turf by Tribble, but that gain will be down to the 37-yard line.
Carrier tackles on the play by
Oh boy, on the North College Hill side of midfield. So here comes Lehman after a very interesting
on the 37
series of
for Lehman.
events at a time when North College Hill had a chance to really, really take control of this ball game. But they didn't do it. And it's come up Lehman ever since. First and 10 Cavs from the 37, straight up the middle. Great yardage, Badgett. Taking people with him inside the 25-yard line. Bottom of that stack is Ryan Whaley,
For the first down
defensive
for Lehman.
tackle. And those chains are moving again. That's 3 successive first downs.
You know, they've been slow in blowing the whistle. I've felt a couple times tonight,
Right.
but this time it favored the Cavaliers. That pile just was pushed on down the field an extra 5 yards or so.
Nickel splits right, Sager to the left. We look in from the side toward the Lehman I formation. Hewitt behind Badgett, Dembski the quarterback, that's Hewitt. Got a little bit of room to knife through. Ryan Gardner, 50. Among the tacklers, Hewitt just a little bit slow getting up as he got to the 23.
Adam Hewitt on the carry.
Gain of
Pickup
3,
about
second
2.
down and 7 yards
Second
to
down,
go.
8. On the 24 for Lehman.
Cavaliers are down by 6, 26-20. This quarter actually moving fairly quick with an absence of scoring. And 6:33 showing. This is badgering ahead, you might say. Rollins makes that play, but not until the penetration of the 20-yard line. Cavaliers will look at 3rd down and 4.
From the 20.
It was just about time for Dembski to fake that and keep it himself and go around. That time I watched him, no one followed him.
Wouldn't be surprised at all. Ball just inside the 20-yard line at the left hash. This gives you the wide opportunity to the right side. Hewitt is at a left wing. They'll take Badgett straight ahead. He gets through Ivory, a couple of other folks, and he's down inside the 15-yard line. That is a 1st down with a couple of yards to spare. This is a nice drive, Mike, that was, after the punt rolled dead, was forced to start from the 23-yard line.
1st and 10, Lehman.
Now they've taken almost 3+ minutes off the clock. That's important here tonight.
Yeah, the first half, including the way it ended, has been just a bit on the bizarre side. Pro set for Lehman. This will be Badgett, and he's brought down. Good job penetrating by Turnage, 40. He'll take that play for apparently a slight loss. It'll be 2nd down and still virtually 10 yards to go.
As you call a good wrap-up by Turnage. Grabbed a hold with a foot and wouldn't let him go.
This is a dandy, no doubt about it. We have seen our share of points during the month of November.
Official timeout.
Official time, not quite sure why.
Helmet.
Okay. I know the Jeff Ulenik not real happy about something here. He's making a point with the official from the opposite 30-yard line. Ball's ready for play. Clock showing 5:06. Lehman going down to try to take a lead. As they're down 26-20. Football at the right hash. Big side to the left. Dembski rolling, puts it up into the end zone. Sager picked away from him. Yes. Touchback, Courtney Reed. Or excuse me, that'll be Tribble, number 6.
Dembski's pass
got the interception.
Boy.
So Lehman drove the football from their own 23 through to the end zone. Ends up coming up short with an interception, combination touchback.
Just a little behind him.
A little bit.
Going just a little farther out in front of him. Might have been 6.
Yep, a little bit. So now the Cavaliers go on defense. Tribble talks to his head coach, enters the huddle, and here we go. Scoreless 3rd quarter. This quarter has started innocently. Pro I formation. Lehman showing blitz, but may not deliver it. Little problem with the ball handling there as Ivory brings it ahead. Cisco, Eikenberry,
Ivory,
both on the tackle for the Cavaliers.
Tackle on the play by Cisco and Eikenberry.
Gain of 3 sets up 2nd down, 7.
And 7 from the 23.
North College Hill football, they'll run out of the I formation. Ivory and Donnie Johnson. Option play comes this way, Tribble to keep. Late pitch and a dangerous one. Johnson caught it as he went to the ground, so that's a rushing attempt for minus yardage. Wow.
And we have a North College Hill player down right in the middle of the field.
Okay, right in the middle of the field. He'll be tended to with 4:05 to go in the quarter as we salute more of our sponsors. They include Super Subbies, subs, salads, and chili. Myers Garage and drive-through carry-out in Newport. People's Federal Savings and Loan Association of Sydney, downtown, and Walmart, along with Anna and Jackson Center. Emerson Wagner Realty. Errol Browd and Vance Stewart, both of Edward Jones and Company in Sydney. Area Energy and Electric with Verizon Wireless. North Dixie drive-through carry-out. Spot Restaurant and Catering. Heinfeld Insurance Agency. First Star Bank. Dickman Supply Company.